Hello, kids! Welcome to the second episode of the Jethro and Horatio show. My name is Horatio Aldo Machiavelli, and my partner today, as every day, is Jethro von Ramrolf! And today we're going to talk to you about war! Between the North and the South. It was called the American Civil War. I'm Butch. Excuse Butch. He's new, as well as my nephew. I'm Butch. Today we will be comparing the cultural elements that created the distinctive differences between the North and South around and during the Civil War. That flight had a bit of turbulence, don't you think? First, we will be talking about technology. Technology greatly affected the Civil War. The North had plenty of technology. They had much more industrialization than the South. Yes, they did! This allowed the North to succeed in the Civil War because they had more and more factories producing war equipment and ammunition. The North also had an abundance of railroads. The South did not. Choo-choo! However, the South did use torpedoes and small submarines during naval battles. And as Mr. Webb, that man back there in the corner, the one not paying attention to this, as Mr. Webb has taught you, the South relied on the cotton gin to support their economy. Now we will be discussing crops. Do you remember that one time? Oh yeah, so long ago. I think it went something like this. Crops! 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 Wheat! Good times. Anywho, the South had many crops because the conditions were right and the climate was moist. Rain noises. They grew indigo, tobacco, hemp, wheat, and vegetables. In the Deep South, rice and sugarcane were harvested and cotton was grown and picked by slaves. The North, on the other hand, relied on manufacturing and didn't need to grow crops to support their economy. Housing during the Civil War was important. Your house had to be strong so bombs wouldn't blow it up. I was only kidding. The people who lived in the Union or the northern states resided mainly in pre-existing frame or brick houses. Those who inhabited crowded cities lived in boarding houses, makeshift shacks, or shanties. In the South, or Confederate states, there were many small farms and plantations. Slave owners lived on comfortable plantations, not big mansions. In fact, half of the planter owners owned fewer than 5 enslaved workers. Your man. You all live in the South, I said, your man. Don't have food for your mouth, I said, your man. You own your own ground and you deserve a discount, your man. You don't own no slave, I said, your man. All the money you save, I said, your man. You can hide in the hills and build your own stamp, then you got skills. It's fun to work on your farm. You don't do me no harm. 'Cause I'm a tenant worker, that's what I am. I'm a tenant worker, I work on your land. Small farms, big strong arms. It's such a workout to tend to your farm. I can go get you to dinner from your work or your pond. Yeoman, yeoman, yeoman. Man. In big cities like Charleston, New Orleans, Savannah, and Mobile, they lived in apartments. In the north, there were quite a few resources. These resources allowed it to develop industries such as shipmaking and lumber industries, in addition to farming. Wait! The southern states' agriculture was different. Cotton was the main industry, and the slaves grew and picked cotton on plantations. Well, obviously. Yes, and the cotton gin helped remove the seeds from the cotton. Well, obviously. Tenant farmers also worked on small farms doing odd jobs with yeomen, as previously sung about. Now we will briefly go over settlement patterns. In the north, there was a large concentration of people working in cities, so they lived nearby. Well, that makes sense. The south was very rural compared to the north. But people moved there so they could own slaves, and conditions for farming was better. Thank you for watching the Jethro and Horatio and Butch show. Tune in next time to see Jethro birth a baby cow and Horatio drink a gallon of its milk right from the udder. So long, bye-bye, farewell, au revoir, ciao. Bye.
Yo man, you are living. I said yo man.